plague upon ye, Twitter. Well, hey there, big old rat. Come on in. Nice to see you again. All right, have I got everything? Have I got all the immediate post stream start stuff up? Has enough time passed on YouTube for me to be able to swear without me being negatively affected by the elder god that is algorithm? Am I good? Am I safe? Able to start up? No. Okay. All right, I see how it is. I see how it is today. I see how you are, internet. So if you don't know, I live on a crooked mountain. I live on a mountain infested with the plagues of the vices of humanity. I have dubbed it derogatorily Meth Mountain. And every so often I'm cruelly reminded that I live in such dire straits, as like, not only do I live on top of Meth Mountain, but where it is that I live on top of Meth Mountain, I also live like where Courage the Cowardly Dog lives, which is like out of nowhere. And sometimes the internet just doesn't work, and it's loaded up with nothing good. But hopefully that'll be the only frame drop. But back to the video game. I suppose I can start up. Yeah. Hi. Hey. No. Never mind. I forgot one thing. I forgot one additional thing. All right, there we go. Because my computer shut down because there was rain last night, and that caused my power to flicker out of existence. Well, all right, take two. Hi. Hey. Howdy. Hello. It's me, Delvin. Chimera corrected by all the test to accident. Today I'm going back through a Sunhaven. I don't particularly had anything that I had in mind to talk about today. I figured I would well, I don't think I ever really have anything particular to talk about. I just know that Guild Wars has been on my mind more than it should. There's been a couple of games that has been announced and or released that look really cool. Chief amongst them, Rip Out, the Dungeon Maker game. All right, what was I doing? What was I doing on this day? I think I gotta mess with my farm. No, I need you. I need so many of you. Please. Don't need you. I can sell you. I can milk you. Let's see, anything else? Everything else, I think I just transferred some shit. Yeah, all right, cool. I've also discovered that I should probably reforge some of the equipment that I have made, because it does not have the same upgrade as my pants, which is upgraded because of Master Armor, where I can get bonus attacks, where whenever my entire strategy is to have multiple attacks and to multi-attack as much as possible. The what, 5 times 3, 15 damage, that kind of adds up. And then 15 times 3, 45, an extra 45 damage per volley. Pretty good. A lot of not bad, pretty good going on there. But I think I can spend a day. Well, I can spend like the next several days like going through the mines and clearing out the mines here. I think I can do that. Oh, I have so many eggs. I think I have approached critical egg having. Uh-oh. Let's we'll put the sugar in there as well. I feel like I should be doing something with all the extra stuff that's in my inventory, but it'll be all right. It'll work itself out. Like that Sonic Racer. Sonic R, not Sonic Racers. Sonic R. Oh man, I almost got that wrong, and I nearly got the legion of Sonic fans on me. Of which I got myself amongst, because while I have not played extensively too many of the Sonic games, I do like me a Sonic game. Does that make any sense? Oh, Topi needs stones. I can give him stones. I got so much rock. I needed you for something. For a snackoon, I believe. Oh, mangoes. I do need mangoes. Remember, I needed mangoes for something. I also needed guava. And fizzy fruits. Let me purchase 2 false scarecrows. There we go. There we go. Now I'm set. Now I can put the false scarecrows in both Sunhaven and in Nelvari. Man, why are names so hard? I think I'm gonna go with just like the most magical of them all. I lied. Beets seem pretty magical. I mean, you put them in the ground and then they turn into little red orbs, and then you eat them, and I don't remember what it is that a beet tastes like. I can't remember if they're like they're spicy or anything else. Also, I don't know if I can move the snackoon. I don't know how to manage my barn animals at all. Actually, there should be a way, yeah? Right. Manage barn animals. Animals can be picked up to inventory at any time by right-clicking them. All right. It worked. Holy shit. Have I simply just never right-clicked on any of my animals? I'm desperately right-clicking my chicken. Understood. So sometimes it works, I guess. I'm not a knower. Let's see, put you down here. And then I have my fat pet Snackoon up there. And he can be wonderful and all sorts of there. I was off by a little bit. I was off by like exactly 1 row. Understood. I almost had it down. There we go. Perfect. What else? What else I got? I do have to take care of little baby griffins. I do remember that I had that on the docket to do. Let's see. Did my little pet Pebble make it to where I could not have planted that one? Yeah, okay. My pet Pebble is the reason why it is that I cannot have a neat and organized garden. Why there's simply like one thing off. All right, blame him. It's all his fault. Okay, now we start this shit back up. I've seen a couple of posts about the upcoming Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail visual update, and I don't notice a damn thing different. Granted, I haven't looked all that into it. I haven't seen like the side-by-side comparisons, but people are in fact losing their shit over it, and I'm looking at some of the stuff that they're losing their shit over. I'm just like, fuck you mean? is this peak? I don't get it. I do not see. I am too accustomed to being fucking blind, I suppose. And just accustomed to not seeing things. Maybe that is the way. Simply just not notice stuff. Hand it over. There we go. Put that there. Like the most that I have seen has been this one guy that's kind of like leaned against a door frame or something, and he has like some extra shadows on his face, and that's it. It's like, bro, you're losing you're losing your mind over this. Granted, there's I don't know, there's a whole bunch of weird shit when it goes to just like the ability. I don't know. There was a post that I was kind of just like fascinated by, because it had it was an artist talking about color theory, and there was like a bunch of square, like colored little pixel square thingies, and they all looked blue, but they were all actually red. And they started explaining that color was relative. He's like, God damn it, not all. I wasn't expecting Einstein to also be an artist. What do you mean the theory of relativity is also affecting art? What do you mean you basically got like an optical illusion everywhere it is that you look? I need to go and find that post, because it actually was just like wild. And it's difficult to explain whenever you don't know what it is that you're talking about. Huge swaths of land cleared out in an instant. I accidentally got the apple tree though. That's not what I meant. I did see it, and I did notice it, but I think I was too caught up in not caring. Oh, hell yeah, I got my exploration up. Let's go. As it turns out, all it is that you need in order to be a good explorer is not your your ability to navigate the wilderness, is your ability to murder trees. Okay, I know that I said that I would lock in for demon babes, and this is not the mines. This is not the sandstone at all. And this is me clearing out my farm, but you're just gonna have to trust me on this one, all right? You're just gonna have to trust me whenever I say that I was not distracted. I do have to visit the mines and count how many count how many keys I need to make. So I will go and do that real quick. Maybe I can also say hi to, oh, hey there. It's the captain of the guard. The one who seems to like me and doesn't know that I'm secretly a psychopath here to plant myself into a new cult after getting my wife pregnant in Stardew Valley and uprooting myself and leaving and changing my name and changing my face, implanting my brain into a snake person's body and deporting myself to a cult called Sunhaven. Well, you're in a good mood, Nathaniel. I try to keep spirits up when I'm on duty. I find it calms the civilians. Besides, it's refreshing to wear a smile sometimes instead of my army face. I am a civilian. Are you sure you should be telling me this? Keeping people calm in tense times is very thoughtful. We have to rub shoulders with him. We have to boost our hearts with him, so that he doesn't suspect us ever. Oh, I thank you, Tilf. The soldier's motto is duty through service, but that doesn't always have to mean combat. Well, how long have you been here? I shipped here about 5 years ago. I never counted the years before. Time really flies, but I guess that's part of what needs to dedicate yourself to a cause. That's a long time. Hell yeah. Although I do have to refrain from talking to him as much because the Reinhardt voice that I give him hurts me, like physically. It is hard to do. It is hard to do his voice. And I need 3 more mithril keys. All right, that's doable. I can do that. I go here for water crystals. Yeah. All right. And there's still like mithril and stuff over there. Cool. Cool. I think I may have enough mithril for shit. Especially if I'm just going to like mostly skip over mithril and do sunite instead. I think I'm set. I think I'm set with amount of mithril, but I also want mithril keys every single time that I want to go into the Novari dungeons, right? Like I need to make an offering a key. This is just an excuse for me to mine away. Because secretly I just not even secretly at this point. I just want to be a dwarf and I want to hit rocks. I want to craft grand spectacles. I watched the Fellowship of the Ring yesterday. And I don't know. It's been so long since I've watched it. Like I don't think that I was able to properly formulate words last time I watched it. I think I may have been like a dumb infant. I think I should just hold off. No, I can just reforge. Okay, I can reforge stuff now, unless there's yet another crafted armor thing. Okay, no, all right. So, are they like randomized bonuses from like the bonus stuff that you would get from that perk? Bonus set armor stuff would be random. So you would have to like reforge over and over again, like in Terraria, to get optimal armor stats, which I don't know. I don't think that there would be anything that would require optimal armor in this game. That would be a little bit weird, honestly. All things considered. But I suppose it is there for the optimization crowd. I'm the optimizer. It's for me. I'm not incredibly insane about it. I do optimize to just like good enough, but I do like number go up. But yeah, I watched Lord of the Rings the other night. Last night, to be very specific here. Last night I did watch the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I had a grand time. I thought it was great. Can't wait to watch more. Shit. Inventory's full. I think this is actually like a first time that it's happened. I see. I see why it is. Okay. Well, that's going to make this very next room very hard for me. Well, unless I can just because there's going to be like a monster here that I need to feed stuff to. Yeah. Oh wait, I need like all my rocks for him. Shit. Yeah. See, 999 rocks. I put 999 rocks in my inventory. Oh yeah, and also adamant ore. Shit. I shouldn't forget that. Adamant ore. I really liked how Gandalf, every single time that he's on screen, he just kind of looks really dirty. I don't know. I just really liked how he very much looked weathered and road worn. Yes, sleep. Save my progress. I also, oh, normally I'm not a very big fan of pointy wizard hat, but Gandalf's got it. I don't know. Gandalf has the pointy wizard hat that makes me go, yeah, you know what? That works. That fucks. I like it. For some reason, it's just Gandalf. The OG wizard hat guy himself. Silk's there, okay. What am I looking at? Okay. I noted how I really liked how shaded the wide brimmed hat of like how in the shade his wide brimmed hat put his face. It's like, I would not be surprised if there were some special effects added to his hat to make it look even darker, for there to be more shadow. It also reminded me of, because there's the there was a scene of him confronting Saruman in the Tower of Isengard. And it just reminded me of this one edit where they would just kind of loop Gandalf going towards another door only for it to be closed on him. And I thought that was the funniest shit. I cracked up laughing last night whenever I got to that part, because I just remembered that one stupid edit. It was so good. I tried to explain it, but I could not. I failed. Apple tree seeds. There we go. Then I can put my apple tree, like, I don't know, right here? Sure, why not? All right. And then oh yeah, I still have the hands to do. Hands? No? No, there are no hands. There's not a hand for this piece. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. That is intriguing. Alright. So how much mithril do I have? I'm pretty sure that I have enough for 3 keys. I do. Sick. Alright. Then wish for gloves. One more? Shit. Get out of here. Right. Still got one more chicken to take care of. There you are. Can't believe I didn't take care of this chicken for like 4 days. Damn. I'm negligent. Unfortunate. We have also silk. There we go. Tend to the baby griffin. Cast rain cloud. Wander back. Take the taxi back. Go to the room. All right. I think I got all this set up. All right. Yep. There we go. Sick. And now I'm feeling pretty confident that I can go through the rest of the tough stone. Right, stone and adamant. I already have so many rocks in there. How do I? What doth? How doth I solve my problems of having so many damn stones in a box? I need to invest these stones into something. Like you. The guy that asked me to get stones that I completely forgot about. It's not because it's not because I have memory issues and I should go and get medication for it. It's not because I have that I have a short-term memory. It can't be. Nah, impossible. Can't be done. Favorite thing is seeing Neil deGrasse Tyson getting blown the fuck up on Twitter for being wrong. Like, no, it would be impossible for the thumpers to have sand travel through, or sorry, to have sound travel through sand. No, impossible. Wouldn't work. Can't work. Meanwhile, oh, in fact, it actually probably could. But don't take my word for it. That's I don't think I even saw the full thread. I just saw someone counter Neil deGrasse Tyson. It was like, no, actually. And I just believe him. Because, oh, yeah, okay. Oh, shit. Our rangerness is finally coming online, I think. It's taken nearly 10 streams, taken nearly 40 hours, but I think we're finally online. I think we're finally doing good damage, and I don't even have like a decent crossbow. I don't think. I think my egg crossbow is kind of baby. It's like doing a Plantera boss fight with. I don't know. What's equipment that you would use to fight the mechanical bosses with. I don't know. Maybe that's the closest comparison I could go to. Except Plantera is significantly farther in. These are just like normal dudes. Fighting jungle creatures? No, jungle creatures are like the hardest of the hard. Why am I trying to figure out like a Terraria comparison? Well, it's because Terraria good and Terraria in my brain. Not to the same extent as Guild Wars, but Terraria in my brain. Yeah, I got to the point in getting the Legendary Defender of Ascalon title, where I now just grind mobs, and I reached level 8 this morning. So that means that the only things that are giving me experience south of the wall are the level 3 creatures that you find around the Wizard's Folly area. I really did try. I gave a really big attempt at trying to charm a spider, because I'm running Warrior Ranger, because I appreciate the action economy of having a whole second character there to help fight dudes with. I appreciate the beast mastery. And it's been I gave an honest try to try and tame a spider, because I really wanted its ranged attacks. Because could you not? Am I insane? But I'm pretty sure that you could have tamed a spider of some kind in the first Guild Wars, so that you could have a ranged pet. Which is what I want, because if your pet dies in combat, then all of your skills go on cooldown for like 5 seconds. You can't use any skills for like a total of 5 seconds. You get like a pet death debuff. Let me take my way back so that I can find more adamantite ore, because I think I need like 3 more. No adamant here. Even further back. We must go even further back. Guild Wars ranged pets. Not Guild Wars 2. Yeah, the moss spider can in fact be tamed. The moss spider is one of the animals that's on the list here. I remember there being a quest in Guild Wars for a black moa that was very, very incredibly involved. And I was like, holy shit. All pets move 25% faster than anything. And for the moss spider rating, needle and the tiger. They're not charmable in the wild. They can be unlocked by bringing a moss spider egg to Imrid the Tamer. Okay, well, shit. Are list of Guild Wars pets. Guild Wars 2, Gallery of Charmable Animals. Okay, that works. Moss spiders, core prophecies. Man, they really don't give you a whole lot. But Hound of Balthazar, damn, I did not know. They're only available in the Zaishin Menagerie. Okay, so you can only get this through PvP. Understood. Damn. Alright, well, that explains why I have never seen this. You get access to a devourer pet. Probably not, because devourers, no. I was about to say devourers were a char only thing. I think the char used devourers almost exclusively. Or almost exclusively it was that devourers used, or almost exclusively it was that the char used devourers. I think, is that a correct way to say the sentence, that only char used the devourers? It is. Communication easy, language hard. In kind of that same vein, was watching a smaller Japanese YouTuber girl play Rip Out briefly before stream. I'm definitely going to go back after stream and watch more of it. Forgot I needed to still upgrade that one. Sorry, I went non-verbal so that I can read. AoE damage, good. All right, that's enough adamantite. Thank you, Floor 25. You have been a blessing. You have been great. You have been wonderful. What could it possibly be? Fill his tummy with rock. Ah, thank you, big ol' armadillo guy. I really like armadillos. Can people keep armadillos pets? Can armadillos be pets? Although they have been kept as pets in the past, the reviews are mixed. Some people like them, others find the odor and habits of the animal to be unpleasant. In some parts of South America, they are kept as pets which are occasionally eaten. Understood. So yes, but probably shouldn't. That's Havenite. Make this gold? Yeah, okay, that's gold. Dang, the AoE. The AoE is actually like a huge area. Okay, understood. I was expecting like the immediate adjacent. I wasn't expecting like Guild Wars adjacent. Like, damn, that's about as big as the Vacumulus. And it actually procs pretty often. All right, I got the key for the next door. Kind of tight. Okay. Need a Sun key to unlock permanently. Okay, we have reached Sunite levels, which I'm not surprised by, because I was getting Sunite in the previous floor. I got it on like floor 39, level 39, somewhere around there. But yeah, I have now reached the point where I actually was forced to remember that there was a there was a thing that people would do way back when, where it was opening up the gates. Because in order to reach the higher level areas in a pre-searing of Ascalon in the first Guild Wars, you needed to cross a gate, and the way to open that gate is to pull a lever and then get into the gate that is going to close real quickly. You need to get into it before it closes. And I guess they've changed it. They may have added like an extra like 2 seconds to, or sorry, an extra like second or two to the time in which the gate closes. But I remember that you would used to hire another player for like 10 gold to trigger the lever for you, so that you could walk in and then go to the other instance, or just like walk through the gate, because there are no like massively open areas. There's just like places where players gather. Those are the towns and whatnot, and then every time that you leave a town, you basically go into another dungeon instance. So to play with other people, you have to like invite them to your game. You have to invite them to your party and play with them that way. But you would pay some random dude like 10 bucks or 10 gold to go into your party with you, and then go to the gate with you. And then they would open up the gate for you, and then you would give them the 10 gold and then just leave. And then they would leave. Why do I want to learn Japanese? A couple of reasons. Chief amongst them was because I realized that I had been listening to Japanese stuff pretty much all of my life, and I don't understand. I did not at the time understand a damn bit of it. So it's more a from that point of view, it is more just me like thinking, damn, why haven't I picked up a skill that I should have? But also because there's a lot of neat things to learn with Japanese, and there's a lot of stuff to experience with Japanese, and I want to have a cool language skill. I want to learn it. I guess that's kind of what it just boils down to, is like I want to because I want to, but also that's not a very good not a very good answer. Isn't hard to learn? Au contraire, I'm not a genius. I'm incredibly bad at learning. Whilst I'm not stupid, whilst I'm not mentally deficient, I do in fact feel like I am very bad at motivating myself, and really all that I need to do is just like throw language at me, or throw like spaghetti at the wall, right? See what sticks. Just like constantly expose myself to more and more of a language in order to learn it. Because technically speaking, yeah, not hard to learn, because learning a language is something that even babies do. It's like the easiest thing for a child to do. It is the easiest thing for a human to learn. Oh shit.
Power is held by those who take it. The quicker you accept that fact, the sooner you can achieve your true greatness.
The passing dragon drops a shimmering moon dragon scale. I don't know what that means. I got. Hey there, I got this package. Says it's addressed to the Archmage of Sunhaven. I don't want to sound rude, but it's hard to tell all you small guys apart. Know who the Archmage is? Definitely Lucia. Well, all right, I'll get this package delivered to their house pronto. I get a helpful reward. Hell yeah. It was tempting to deliberately send him to Catherine because Catherine's the witch, and also our future wife. Can't imagine learning something like Japanese. I did for a brief moment try to learn Dutch. That was whenever I was thinking about what languages it is that I would like to pick up and learn. Whenever I was deliberating between Japanese and Dutch, because another one of the reasons why it is that I wanted to learn Japanese was because I wanted to eventually try and live in either Japan or the Netherlands. But that's looking like a pipe dream. And if I were to, I'm pretty sure that if I were to live in the Netherlands, I wouldn't have too much issue just like speaking English, but also I would still like to have spoken the language because it's cool. I would like to know a language, and also because I needed to. I needed mental stimulation because I was working just like a dead end job for like a solid 3 or 4 years, and I had like so much extra time for myself that I couldn't really do much of anything with other than just like sit on my hands or on my phone. So I picked it up. So I also not fucking go mad. Really is a mix of English and Dutch? Yeah. Sorry, English and German. Sorry, I can read that. I can read. I know what it's about. But yeah, it really was just like somebody really liked the English language for some reason, and they were a German speaker and decided, hey, let's make an entirely new language based off of cosplaying as an English language. Like some words are just an English word, but also just like throw some weird Germanic syllables into it. But I think I haven't studied Dutch in so long that the only bit of Dutch that I know is ik heb, no wait, ik heb jne. Why did I slip into Japanese? It's because I said second language, and my brain has to alternate between second language. You mean Japanese or Spanish? But ik spreek geen Nederlands. That's about all that I know of Dutch. It's kind of like when a Portuguese speaker says that they know what it is that a Spanish speaker is saying but can't speak Spanish. One raspberry jam. I don't know how to make jams. because like Portuguese is Spanish, but it has like a lot more vowels and verb transitions, so it's like a more complex Spanish, but also it's not the same language. But yeah, also because I just like learning languages. I say, and then I haven't logged into like Anki Droid or studied Japanese in a good while. Most that I've done with studying Japanese has been playing the odd game in Japanese and not really knowing what the hell's going on. But that's I have to believe that that is how a language is learned, by simply just immersing yourself into it and trying to use it. Because I did go to Japan for a week, and that was awesome. Best vacation I've ever had in my life. Definitely a whole lot better than going to the beach with my grandfather to a place that is meant for vacationing here in the States. I was like, man, this beach place sucks. I was so miserable there. But unfortunately, I have to confirm that Japan is in fact as good of a place to visit as everyone says it is. It is not an exaggeration. But whenever I visited for a week, I felt like my knowledge of Japanese expanded like 10 times just by like trying to move around and use it and trying to actively engage in speaking with people in Japanese and just, you know, using it, you know. It was nuts. Then I'm back to not using it, and I'm trying my best to not sleep away everything. That's part of the reason why it is I started making the well, I made the one video and then I said I started the one video where I played a couple of different games in Japanese, and I was trying to figure out which one would be like okay for me to play to try and understand and to get. And I wanted to make that a series, but I haven't. I know 2 other games that I would use for that video series. I have simply not gotten around to recording that. Your Canadian wouldn't get as bad of a gaijin treatment. My guy, you're white. you would get the same gaijin treatment. You are white and you don't speak Japanese. I'm assuming both of these things. What is gaijin treatment? Gaijin is the word for a foreigner, and it pretty much means that you're either like a tourist, so you don't understand Japanese and you're just kind of there to be a little bit disruptive and to go about your day. But mostly people would try to avoid you because they don't know English and they can't really help you, and they don't want to be. I say they as in like the average Japanese person would not want to be bothered. But for the average interaction in Japan, it would just be like they would try a couple of times for if you speak Japanese, they would try a couple of times before switching over to what little English that it is that they do know. They're kind enough. I wouldn't worry too much. It's not just like strict xenophobia. It's a it's a very simple, like, please, I can't help you, so the other group that's just Nihongo Jozu. Well, that's everyone that is willing to speak with you. The moment that you pull out any sort of Japanese, it's like, oh, the instant reaction is, oh, Nihongo Jozu. Because generally, if you learn enough Japanese to be able to, like, actually speak a bit of Japanese, they'll be more than happy about it. Much like anyone trying to learn English, I'm just like, oh, hell yeah. I'm not gonna say that their pronunciation is bad. I'm just like, hell yeah, good work, positive enforcement. Then it takes like an actual, like, little while before they go from, oh, Nihongo Jozu to, like, oh, how long have you lived in Japan? Which was the stage that I was at. Where, I went to a maid cafe, which I knew before even going to Japan that I didn't really want to do, because I knew that it would be nothing but spaghetti and suffering for me, and that I would be like a huge bother, and it would be a massive embarrassment. But I did get the question of how long have you been in Japan? Oh, hell yeah. I'm not just Jozu. I'm getting Jozu. Yeah, the work culture of Japan is honestly about as bad as it is in America. I can't even say anymore that with any sort of confidence that the work culture of Japan is worse than any other country in the world. Just like, oh, that is corporate office America. Except corporate office America is somehow worse in some ways, because they are actively trying to murder you. At least in Japan, you get health benefits. At least there's healthcare there. So if you collapse from exhaustion in Japan, you at least get like a day off to spend in the hospital most of the time. Yeah, South Korea has like the same problem, where there's even like a there was a movement from a bunch of the younger folk about trying to find a proper work-life balance, and how that's become like a big draw for younger employees, and what it is that they advertise for hiring. Some companies let you sleep. Well, that's actually that's not a if you do good in Japan thing. That's a sign that you've been working hard. If you are asleep at your desk in Japan, that's accepted as a sign of, oh, you've been working a lot, rather than just like a reward or something that they will simply allow you to do as a reward. It is, oh, you've clearly been putting your wall into sleeping at the office. In the EU, it's about as good as you can get there. That sounds about right. That was one of the reasons why it is that I thought that I would really enjoy living in the Netherlands. Also because of Dutch city design. Because if you don't know, I am cars' #1 hater. I am a person who despises cars to my core. I actually have a I have a brick that I carry with me whenever I go outside and I need to go out to places, because nothing quite like a pedestrian safety brick. I say, as I'm not even really a pedestrian. The only walking that I'm allowed to do is from the parking lot to the car. Sorry, from the car to the store and back. From my car in a parking lot. It's fucking insane. No wonder everything feels dead, lifeless, and like a gigantic fucking paved over parking lot. That's all of America. There are like 2 cities per state. America is about as large as, I don't know, the entire EU, right? So that is about 100 cities on average in America that I can think of at the top of my head. 2 of those cities have public transportation. One of them has okay enough transportation to be reliable. What do you mean just get a bus? There are no fucking buses. What do you mean just get a train? There are no fucking trains. Just walk. There is no walking. There, you are going to be side by side with orphan crushing trucks. And then everyone will laugh at you and tell you that you're crazy and say, well, we're just better than the rest of the world because we all have cars and trucks. It's like, God damn it, you're a fucking moron. I'm going to bash your head with this fucking brick that I've got. So I feel a bit safer with my my pedestrian safety brick, because I also live in a small town. This should not come as any surprise to somebody that publicly claims to live on a mountain of meth, and on top of a mountain in like the middle of fucking nowhere. That's like, oh yes, I also live in a small town. And if you don't know, small towns means that everybody knows each other. So I am known. I walk out and people recognize me, if not because they know me, but because they may know my dad. Or my mother, which reminds me of this one small town ass thing that happened, or with a Christmas present. I need to go back to that story, but not only am I known because of my parents, I am known because of me, and I think I have a reputation for being unpredictable, for being perhaps a bit goofy, for being legitimately like the Antichrist. And I have my pedestrian safety brick that I keep on me whenever I go from usually whenever I bike around, and they see the brick. They're like, oh shit, maybe I should pay more attention because this guy will actually throw a brick into my truck door. This guy will actually launch a brick into my windows. And that's a pretty good feeling, not gonna lie. That they'll finally pay attention to the road and pay attention to the people on the road. Well, that they do. They do anyways, because they have to pay attention to the road to see me with my brick, right? I'll assume. There we go. Sort the inventory. I don't care about the museum here. Get out of here. All right. and then go bed, and then I need to like piss. So I leave you with the piss sign. Hold up, just give me like 5 seconds. All right, I'm back. I'm here. Yeah, I keep a brick on me, and the people know that I will use it, because I definitely have. I've definitely used it once. Whenever I was walking around, because sometimes I go out on a walk. I, being the Antichrist, go out on a walk and say I'm going to walk on the road rather than in the literal ditch where there's a fucking swamp water and used needles. And I like Dutch city design because I don't know. I think in the Netherlands they have like the most recent, most apparent reclamation of taking city designs around cars as default to mixed use, where they have like, it's the most jarring transition from looking at a Dutch city, like looking at Amsterdam from the 1980s to 2015, and seeing like a whole entirely new city in the span of like 30 years. He's like, oh, that's fucking awesome. So they have like the most recent knowledge on how to take a city back from cars. And I need to go back to studying more about the Dutch cities, because sometimes, oh whoops, that's there we go. I'm gonna plug in my phone. That was me. Don't worry about it. But I took a few more videos of small animals, and I figured I might as well pull them off right now. Whilst they're on my mind. And I need to go back and study some more of the things that the Dutch cities have done, because a lot of them are incredibly good, and there's even like a lot of subtle different designs that they have done over the years to account for different things. I don't know. I'm really bad at explaining this, as usual, surprising nobody. But you've got stuff like traffic lights being a design flaw, right? So if you have a traffic light, that could easily be replaced by a roundabout, and it would be safer for pedestrians and also more efficient. And then for the lights that they do have, they're all calibrated and pressure sensitive. So it works whenever there is a person that needs a light. Where? Here we go. I hate how my phone files are organized. I can't fix it. It can't be fixed because it's an automated process, and Samsung does not like me doing stuff. They don't like you they don't like you do they don't let you like, dude, I just recently discovered that there is no default music player application in on my Samsung Galaxy. There is no default music application. Hey, Bustling Fungus, welcome back. Nice to see you. I'm currently going through my phone looking for videos of the animals that I keep around. There's one. There we go. I can port this in. There we are. Then we go over here, and then I go to here, and then I go to here, and then I go to here, and then there we are. Okay. Lost family in the U.S. and between there and here is crazy. Yeah, it is. It's a time and a half. But yeah, I do own pets. I live on a farm. I have chickens, ducks, goats, bunnies, a dog. I have a dog named Nacho. I love him dearly. He sleeps on my bed sometimes. I'm actually surprised that he's not like scratching at my door, begging to be let in, because he's a needy small boy. Well, he's getting older. He's become an old man to the point where eating hard kibble food is sometimes painful for him. But yeah, I keep little pets around. I keep them around. They're great. But yeah, one of the reasons to go to the Netherlands was simply to like experience riding around Amsterdam on a bicycle, because I like bicycling, yeah, but I don't like bicycling because of the bicycle. I like bicycling because it is not car. If that makes any sense. If like that is understandable. I think that's about as understandable as I've been. I think that is the most understandable that I have been. No wait, I don't think the tulip farms aren't in Amsterdam. Yeah, I know that they are a Netherlands tourist attraction, but I went to a I went to, for my birthday a few years ago, I went to a local city for their downtown. I went to the downtown section so that I could go to the aquarium for my birthday. I went there entirely by myself and was like, all right, I want to go to the aquarium. That was a goal that I set for myself. That was why it is that I went there. However, that was kind of like a side objective. That was simply something for me to do. That was something for me to accomplish. Because really what I wanted to do was go to the aquarium and then walk around downtown. Which, you know, downtown is supposed to be a place that you represent like the life and reason why it is that your city is good. That's where like all the attractions for like living in your city is. That's where you get like the charm and the character for your city. I walked away more depressed than I thought I could ever be because every single building was just a parking garage. Every other building had to have like a parking lot. It was also like a really old city, so it didn't have the didn't have all the zoning laws from the 80s, because it was built in like the 1800s or something. So a lot of the zoning laws didn't affect it, but it was still just like nothing but parking garages, and there was nowhere for me to go unless I had a car. I even went over to like the closest apartment areas, and that was like a good hour-long walk. And I just thought to myself, bro, the at my own home, it is a 2-hour walk to the closest place for me to buy food, and that is like a gas station. It is fucked. Yeah, a lot. Speaking of that miserable beach place that I went to for a vacation, that made me like ultimately decide, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go to Japan. I'm going to visit Japan. Was there were. Hold on, I feel like I can explain this better with a drawing. Hold on. Go. Let me open up Krita. New file. Fuck off, NVIDIA. Read it, capture. All right. Can you see? All right, you can see that. All right, cool. So here was the design for one of America's greatest tourist spots. Yeah. So we have the ocean. We have ocean, right? And then you have a bit of La Playa. You have the sand. You have like 10 feet of beachfront sand. Yeah. And then you have a fence. And then you have like just like a gigantic fleet. Like just rather than like a view of the ocean ever. You have just like a bunch of 15-story buildings that are just like a chain of nothing but hotels and resorts for like 10 miles. And then each of these resorts have their own like swimming pool. Because of course, if you go to the beach, if you go to the ocean, if you go to one of America's greatest tourist attractions, you would want to swim in a pool rather than, you know, the fucking ocean. The fucking ocean. And then, of course, you have your parking lots. Come on, I think I need to make this a bit smaller because I made this too large. I have not properly accounted for like the real tried and true bullshittery of this. All right, so you have your parking lot. It is 4 times the size of every building because you have to, according to zoning laws, which vary from county to county, but are pretty universal because of Detroit. That's a whole other history lesson. But Detroit and Robert Moses, why it is that I have pissing on Robert Moses' grave as one of my bucket list items. You have to make a parking spot for every... Your building has a certain capacity of people, right? And you have to have a parking lot for whenever your building is at full capacity. You have to have a parking space for a car for every individual person at full capacity. However, your building is almost never at full capacity. So this is also something that you can easily see outside of sports arenas here in the States, where you'll have a you look on the satellite image and it's like there's the Coliseum right here. This is the Coliseum. And then here's the fucking parking lot around your gigantic 10 million capacity stadium. So then from the hotel parking lot, we have a... No, wait, hold on. I forgot. There was a bike lane. It was a, you know, you have your paint on the asphalt with which to share the road with, you know, gigantic orphan crushers. Absolutely no problems there at all. Then you have a 2-lane. You have this tiny, you have a tiny little pedestrian barrier. No, where I can't believe that I forgot my favorite thing about designing for protection against cars. They're like the bollards. No bollards. You just have a bit of raised concrete here in the middle, and then you have another 2 lanes of this shit. Then you're painted on bike lane, and then all of this is like 50 feet. It doesn't need to be there. The most disgusting thing that I've ever seen. And it was always loud. Nobody liked it. I hated it. It was awful. But that was pretty much like the basic design. And hold on, actually, I forgot what I was about to properly complain about. Is there not a redo button? Shit. Okay, well I would have to draw it again. Anyways, never mind. So, for those little sidewalk areas that's next to like the 4-lane bullshit area, these sidewalks go out. These sidewalks don't extend. These sidewalks just fucking end. So often, this is in pretty much every single city that I've ever been in the United States, where sidewalks that are meant to go places simply just fucking stop. You go somewhere and you're like, all right, cool. I'm going to walk to a nearby area, and then there's a sidewalk. Oh, neat, cool. Already better than like the massive majority of America, and then it ends. And then you're met with like just trying to decide whether or not you have to risk walking on the road itself or walking in a precipitous incline, and it's not good. Not great. Hate it. I only ever encountered that problem like not even once in Japan. I encountered it in like a weird way, where I was walking from the train station to the national park for something, and it was like the national flower park, or like the arboreal park, the park that has the mother and daughter trees. And I was walking on the sidewalk, and then I was like, huh, I think this is where I turn off and take a left and go to the place that I need to go to. I took a left, and whoops, accidentally entered some dude's property. It's like, oh, whoa, shit, abort, get out. Nope. But yeah. Casually visit Italy or Croatia by car. There ought to be some sort of train system in place, right? Why we should take down big car. That's exactly why it is that I have why I take my pedestrian safety brick with me. That's exactly why it is that I decided to take up bicycling. That is exactly why it is that I decided to tell anyone who would ever bother to listen to me to just give me a fucking bus. And every time it's like, oh no, a bus wouldn't work around here. We're too big. We're too rural. No, a bus wouldn't be working here. And I just, brother, have you seen at 5 or 6 o'clock in the fucking morning these gigantic yellow Twinkies going up and down the mountains, going up and down the roads? Would you like to tell me what that is? It's like, oh man, gotta go and tell the school board that some random hick told me that buses simply don't work around here. Like, cancel it all. And I just fucking know that somebody has gone to a school board meeting and said, well, we need to cut costs and cut corners, so we need to get rid of the buses. I just fucking know that has definitely come up with all seriousness at some point or another. Yeah, sometimes I'll load up. I can't believe I've already forgotten his name. I'm so bad with remembering. My brain's normally. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm usually better with remembering stuff. At least I remember being better with remembering shit. I used to do a bunch of memory games. I can still do the Tower of Hanoi in my head with like up to 5 different indicators or 5 different pieces to move around. What is it called? It's not Sim City. Cities Skylines 2. There we go. So I know that sometimes I boot up Cities Skylines 2 and I just like practice escapism by making a city that has absolutely no cars, that only has trains and trams and buses. He's become ancient, dude. I've been ancient. I'm becoming ancienter and ancienter as we speak, and it's only being accelerated by chronic depression and self-hatred. High school on the town line because your town and the smaller town beside you wouldn't share. I know that if you have like a city that has decent enough public transportation, you wouldn't really need dedicated school busing. You wouldn't really need dedicated school because kids can just take the fucking public transportation. They can just take themselves to school and all that. So if these kids go to this one specific high school, they have to take a school bus because a couple of cities won't work together to like actually get kids on the same line, or is that right? Is that, did I read that correctly? Never seen a school bus? That, yeah, sounds about right. Because you seem to still be in a place that that has alternatives to vehicles rather than getting lobbied by oil and automotive companies and having Robert fucking Moses as one of your larger committee members in one of the biggest cities in the fucking United States, tearing down boroughs of low-income housing so as to make room for gigantic fucking highways. Another EUW. Can you come over, please? It sucks. You and me both, brother. I know that I have a long-standing kind of but not really joke where I have an open invitation to any Dutch or Japanese woman that is willing to adopt me. That I'm just constantly looking for it. Just like, please, just please. It's almost not a joke. I am prime like male wife material. I can cook. I can do pretty much everything on my own. I'm not a bad catch. I have redeemable skills. I'm good with computers, I promise. I can do pretty much anything it is that I set out to learn. All I just need to do is learn it. I'm sure it's a joke. It's kind of a joke, but also not really. I talk about it jokingly, but I'm hoping that if I joke about it enough that I materialize it into existence, that it just manifests. Bigger town uses public transport. Former school exists in Cornhill because two small towns won't let the other town have a school. Ah, I see. I think I have an opposite problem because my county has two different elementary schools because Meth Mountain used to be its own community way back in like the 1900s, and then the county was originally its own state. Fun fact, I probably shouldn't say that fact, that'll dox me, never mind. But the county was a state, and then whenever it was absorbed into the state proper as a county, it separated. It had two different schooling systems, had two different communities inside of it, and so where I live, there are two different elementary schools rather than two. It's weird. It's a little bit weird because I don't think that I've ever seen any other place in America that has like multiple different elementary schools or multiple different school systems in such a small area. You start hanging out in EUJP streams. Well, I already hang out quite a bit in JP streams. Like one of the reasons why it is that my Discord handle has Tsurufun in katakana is because I am in a couple of different JP Discords. And I do spend some time in, like, for instance, after the stream, I'm definitely going to go and watch a Japanese VTubers play of it was a game that recently came out, Rip Out, and that game seems really fucking cool. So and I want to watch her play it to try and get a handle on how the game is played, because it looks super cool. The game itself looks super cool, but I'm worried that the weird body horror thematic stuff of it is not going to be better than modern game design. Hatsune Miku? Nah. Actually, Hatsune Miku isn't even a VTuber. He's a Vocaloid. If anything, he'd be a V-singer. Get your facts straight. But yeah. Also, one of the reasons why it is that I'm wanting to stream in the mornings is to appeal to a European audience. So hey Bagel Rat, how you doing? You single? How's the mom? Nightmare Cart and Celico just came out, and like, hell yeah. I was actually refreshing the Steam page a lot yesterday on Nightmare Cart. See, actually, hang on. Is Nightmare Cart still available for me to, or is Nightmare Cart available for me to download now? Because I was waiting for it to like be downloadable, and it wasn't letting me. I was on the Steam page, and I was like, coming soon. This item is not yet available. Oh well, I'll wait. I have other video games to play, such as Questmaster, which, holy shit, how how long did it take for people to say, hey, you know what, maybe we should make a Legend of Zelda Maker game, much like we have Mario Maker, which I'm afraid to buy because I absolutely know that I would do nothing but play Mario Maker 2 for like hours on end for like a month. What time zone am I in? I am in Eastern Standard. So currently at the moment it is almost 9 o'clock in the morning for me. I start at 7 a.m. most days. So I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours, but I was thinking of starting up an hour or two earlier, because there have been a couple of Australian people that have come in like, oh yeah, it's kind of late for me, but also I really like the stream, thanks, I'm going to go to sleep now. Like, hell yeah, people from Australia. There are a couple of Australian YouTubers that I watch, a couple of Australian streamers that I watch, and you know what, I'm thinking that just like the slight Australian accent, good. Yes. You're American, you can't do this to me. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, fellow fourth-class citizen. Solidarity. What am I looking at? Fire crystal. I need fire crystals. I'm trying to read, but like at the same time, like whenever I'm reading stuff, it's kind of like flowing into my eyes, and it's just like I'm trying to absorb it, but I'm still thinking about like, man, city design. Sorry for all the mean things you said to Europeans before you met me. I would be okay with it, because I was definitely like one of them that joked and said, Lamau, French, you. And then Stop Killing Games happened, and it was like, well, shit. Turns out the French are fucking based. Turns out the French have Ubisoft headquarters and actual like decent consumer protection laws, as opposed to America, where you just kind of just like bend over and get the fucking shaft from anyone that makes more money than you and has an ear somewhere, who has bought a politician. But hopefully, if the Stop Killing Games thing goes through, we can get it to where if games stop being live service, or if live service games stop being like fucking words. Whenever live service games go down and are unplayable, we can still have a version of them that are still playable. Hell yeah. Ugh. Hopefully, because live service isn't exactly going to be taken away anytime soon. But what you can do is pay for a game and then still expect to be able to play that game even whenever servers are taken offline for it. Case in point, The Crew, which is the Ubisoft game, the Ubisoft racing game that they had that was like kind of okay, kind of mid, but it was always online. And now that they have taken servers down for it, people that paid money for it are no longer able to play the game that they paid for. So that is in violation of some of France's consumer protection laws. And if Stop Killing Games petitions the French government strongly enough, there can be laws passed to prevent that bullshit. And since video games operate on an international market, every single video game would have to contend with those, which is why we have Steam refunds now. That was the Australians A3CP. Australia had a consumer protection law put in place to allow for some form of refunding system on Steam. And for a very long time, we didn't get it until Australia stepped in. Guild Wars 2, sorry, not Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars. Hell yeah. Bro, how is it? Have you been listening to me talk about Guild Wars 1 for the past couple of days? I've been talking about how I've been wanting to get the Legendary Defender of Ascalon, how I've been thinking about putting up a couple of streams to just like grind out monsters. And just play through Guild Wars 1. You just haven't installed it all. Same. Same, TBH. Look at him. Look at Gron Grungle, level 8 warrior ranger. Look at the guy that I've been look at the guy that I've been grinding up, because there's been the the Legendary Defender of Ascalon title that I've been wanting to get since like I first heard about it, because death leveling is possibly like the coolest mechanic that I have ever heard. And like, man, it's something that I've wanted to do. So every so often I'll just log back into Guild Wars and grind out Grongle. I've been irresponsibly re-addicted to the first Guild Wars. I've been irresponsibly re-addicted to this game. Oh. There we go. After stream, I'm definitely going to be watching Rip Out and playing Guild Wars 1. And then after that, I'm going to cry and sob. Because, no, wait. I'm gonna first take care of my garden. Shit. Man. I gotta take care of my garden. I actually got squash. The first thing that has been grown has been squash. Unfortunately, I hate squash, but got the first thing out of my garden the other day, and it was a squash. It was larger than my hand. It was pretty good. I think I still may have plucked it off the plant a little too early, but you played a character named Q Walker Lamau. That's definitely one of the reasons why it is that you don't play an MMO on like the very first day of release. Well, at least I assume that you were trying to get into Endwalker, or you were trying to get into Final Fantasy 14 whenever Endwalker first dropped. That's also one of the reasons why it is that I'm not going to be playing Dawn Trail. Which, speaking of, my Final Fantasy 14 subscription finally ran out. I think I'm finally free. Is that Sunny over there? Yeah, cool. I got my I got my first product from my garden. Like hell yeah. I think the next thing that's going to grow are going to be tomatoes, because they're the tomatoes are embiggening, but also some of them were blown over due to a couple of storms that have happened in the past couple of days. I think one of the tomato plants has like their main stem kind of like halved. So I've been trying to keep it propped up with mounds of dirt. Like, please do not die. Please do not die. I would love to have the remaining tomato plants still be living. Because about half of the tomato plants were already like kind of dead. They already kind of didn't live. They didn't grow properly. And then I don't want like the other half to be blown over. And I also still want the I think I'm most looking forward to the okra growing, because I've never grown okra before, and I would like to have more okra, because okra is cool. Hey Latamaz, how you doing? Nice to see you. Game is generally a good time. Mid-game or I think if I had to describe it, I'm at mid-game, but at the same time, I don't think that I made it all that far. because there are like 3 different farms for you to take care of, and I have not even gotten to the 3rd one. I've only like kind of gotten to the 2nd one, and I've done things in kind of a weird order. And I don't know, I've just been taking my time. I've been I've been running from the responsibilities of having a because the lore for the character was I played Stardew Valley, and that was I did a series of Stardew Valley crowd control streams, and every so often my chat would spawn in like a bunch of artillery bombs. I am always within range of enemy artillery, and then summon in the Bone Mafia. So I'm on the run from my heavily pregnant wife. I escaped the cult of Stardew Valley. Left my very heavily pregnant wife Maru behind to deal with the skeleton mafia and their artillery. And I have planted my brain into a snake person, and I'm here trying to infiltrate the cult of Sunhaven, because you can't tell me that Elios isn't just a cult leader. Bro, the lore is wild, Fungus. Worry not, the lore is wild. The lore is here, and don't worry too much about it. Just be along for the ride. Just pull up the popcorn. Don't click off the stream ever, and just enjoy yourself. It is Tilfin's own life mistakes. We are currently romancing Catherine in Sunhaven because she is in charge of our supply lines. We also have Nathaniel on our list of people that we need to befriend and woo, because he is the he is the captain of the guard. We need to make sure that we're on his good side for insider information, just in case the peoples of Sunhaven decide to rise up and attack against us. I'm trying to keep my my farms defensible. I did not take care of my baby griffins. Fuck. Let's go with more fire crystals. Yay! Finish what I start. But also I have like a tiny bladder. I'm a piss poor excuse for a person sometimes. So this is one of those moments. I gotta go piss. I'll leave you with bunnies. All right, I'm back. All right. No more bunnies. It's only me. I've taken away the bunnies. For my own, my own ego. Feed me. I have decided that I am more desirable than bunnies. Give them back. Fuck. You're right. My hubris. Can I at least like make them just like at least make them smaller? Whoa. Wrong hotkey. Can I at least make them like a little smaller? Like a little bit quieter so I don't have like the constant rumble of farm equipment in my ears. There we go. Wait, hang on. Maybe a little bit smaller. There we go. That ought to be all right. Yeah. You put bunnies in bunnies in the corner. New Subway Surfers drop. I actually did try and find a Subway Surfers GIF loop for a while. I've been searching for a long time. Actually, hang on. Is this the button? No. Okay. I think that button just doesn't work anymore because I may have removed that. Hang on. Nope. Fuck. I simply changed it into something else. Understood. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. There you go. There's the joke. I've kept it around, but I've had a couple of other buttons. Yo, damn. I guess I really am. I know that's the Invincible theme, but there's something so incredibly powerful about the Helldivers 2 drop theme music. there's something really good about that orchestral hit. That is unmatched. But yeah, I do have a lot of other animals. I have goats. I have chickens. I have ducks. I've got other rabbits. I've got kittens. And the kittens are still kittens. The kittens are still around. I haven't forgotten about the kittens. I have moved them out of the bathroom where they were kept, and their mom is a lot happier about that. And also, I'm a bit happier about it because I don't have to smell kitten poop or have to clean up after them as much. Because while kittens are incredibly adorable, you also have to kind of take care of them, and that includes all their poop. And oh baby, if we don't know anything else about small baby organisms, such as humans and kittens and puppies, they are poop factories. They exist to scream and to poop and to eat. Which, speaking of small poop factories, my niece has started crawling. Do I take care of them myself? My mom takes care of a lot of the other farm animals because the farm stuff is her project. She likes to have the she likes to have the animals around, but I do take care of them pretty often. I do take care of the kittens. I do take care of a lot of the animals. The cow really likes me. The cow we call Little John. He likes me a lot. He comes up to me and he's I pet him, and then he leaves with spells. All right, I'm glad I read that.
the baby.
I actually really liked Other M. The first time through, I didn't really pay much attention to like any of the cutscenes or the dialogue, so I was having a great time. I was having a great time, not really paying attention at all to whatever sort of story it was that they were going for. I said, "Oh, cool! Samus has voice acting now. Interesting." And then I went on to like talk with a friend or something while the cutscenes were happening. And then playing Metroid Other M is super good. Metroid Other M actually a good Metroid game. But any semblance of cutscene that they added in, any semblance of story and whatnot, was bad. But if you have like a cutscene skipper and the thing that allows you to skip standing around and waiting to like be attacked by stuff, like the first person look around stuff that they added in for some reason, game's a lot better. Yeah, just like it has a lot of cool stuff. It's got all the classic Metroid stuff to it. It just has a lot of really bad stuff. It wasn't until like another friend came over to visit me and was playing Other M that I realized just like how incredibly fucking dumb a lot of the cutscene stuff was, because he actually was paying attention to the cutscenes and he was like, "The baby!" every so often. He's like, "Oh yeah, well, shit, I guess you're right." I guess this is I guess this is kind of a dumb point. I guess this is kind of a dumb plot point in this video game, or something that they just keep fucking harping on about. And also, Samus's interactions with the Galactic Federation is always kind of really damn annoying. Well, at least that is faithful to Samus Aran. Not a bad game. Not a bad game, Other M. Just you know, has cutscenes. And was on the Wii. So they had to implement motion controls in some form or fashion. Which usually isn't all that bad. It's usually pretty alright. Yeah, there's, I don't know, the world building of Metroid just kind of like, I suppose that's part of the inspiration for it, because Metroid was heavily inspired by Alien, and a lot of it deals with well, I think a lot of the background world building just implies that a lot of people in charge of making decisions in the universe of Alien are highly incompetent. So the Galactic Federation just like never works out. There are like 3,000 different other individuals that are far more capable than any like single platoon in the Federation. So it's like, why would like the this government that is spanning through multiple galaxies and multiple systems not better equipped to deal with the most basic threats? which is something that I figured out playing like Metroid Prime 3, which also actually a really good game. Metroid Prime 3 is actually good. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. There's a mod for Dolphin that will allow you to use your mouse and keyboard to aim around and play the Metroid Prime games with your mouse and keyboard, and that was super good. And for the first Metroid Prime game, they even have a mod built onto that mod that enables source engine physics, so you can do rocket jumps and b-hops and a lot of other really cool stuff. So I want to do a stream where I would do a randomizer of the first Metroid Prime, but with like pretty much everything possible randomized, and also have those two mods enabled. Because while the game just like plays a bit better whenever you have the option to aim around and like jump around and use mouse and keyboard for your first person shooter game, it is a whole new experience, a whole new genre of game whenever you have the ability to rocket jump. Play DS games with a tablet. I wouldn't be surprised if that is a option available. I've had mixed results with trying to play video games with a tablet, or trying to do multiple things with a tablet, because I also do have a tablet. I was surprised that I had it. It does work. No, I could plug it in. I do have my my slutty little artist glove and everything. And I was thinking that, you know, it might be fun to use this every now and then. But then I'd have to. It requires like. it is such a needy bitch. That tablet requires like 4 fucking cables and a dedicated like monitor. And it's like, bro, fuck off. I know the song Kuru Kuru Kururin, but I don't quite understand the meme. I apologize. I apologize greatly. I am incompetent. Your streamer doesn't know. On a Samsung tablet, yeah. I know. I hear that tablets are really, really good as you know, drawing mechanisms. Like they're very good for simply putting on a drawing. Like a lot of people buy an iPad just to be able to get their own stylus and draw on it, because they're actually like surprisingly very, very good. And my own tablet's like a cheap Chinese import. You know, what actually is this damn thing called? Hold on. It's a Gallimon. Yeah, some sort of Gallimon pen display, PD1161. And the difference between that one and like a lot of the previous tablets that I've had is that it has like an actual screen, as opposed to you know, just the touchpad. So maybe it's a screen part of it that makes it you know, require a whole HDMI input. But like, man, it's a needy bitch. It requires so much that every time that I want to plug it in and use it, I have to spend like 10 minutes. No, not 10 minutes. It's a lot more than 10 minutes. Like a damn hour to like rearrange the cables in the back of my my computer setup. And I got it on sale for like 120 bucks. But yeah, most of the time I just draw with a mouse. Where are you? Oh. I wasn't expecting this. It's Sonic the Hedgehog reference. I don't think I have the time or the power to do this. Leave. I'm just gonna go. Goodbye. You can't stop me. But yeah, I thought I didn't think that I had a tablet still, because I thought I donated it to a local child who asked for a screen tablet for Christmas. I was like, you know what? You can take this. You can take this tablet. You can take this, future artist. It's for Fire crystals. Show dragonfly. Show goo. Yeah, there was a program at work where it's like donate items to children in need, children in super poverty. Donate to super mega poverty children in our super poverty zone, so that they can have a Christmas. And there's like, all right, cool. I can feel a little bit better about myself. I can go to sleep a little bit better at night if I participated in this program. So for a few years, I would pick up like 6 or 7 of those things, and I would donate. Yeah, they're actually like also a bunch of like DS games that I need to play, because on the 3DS, now that it's shut down, now that it's closed down forever, and the only way to play them is to do the morally correct thing and pirate the shit out of them. Like, I could play. I would love to play. I would love to play Star Fox Command. And I would love to play Metroid Hunters. And I would love to play Metroid Galactic Federation Force. And I would love to play Triforce Heroes. Wait. Three Sword Heroes, something like that? I don't know. I'm never going to remember its name properly. It's like the Four Swords Adventure kind of game, but you play with 3 of them. Boktai. Do I know that game? That sounds familiar. Maybe it's just the Lunar Nights part, and Lunar Nights is a common word. Let's see. Go over here. DS Lunar Nights. Okura no Taiyo. Our sun, huh? Wait. Why is it called Lunar Nights, but the Japanese name is about the sun? Huh? Okura no Taiyo. Hmm? That means our sun. What? The artwork actually genuinely is familiar. Huh, damn. But there was a there's a game is about you using the sun to charge your gun to shoot vampires. Ah, I see. That's where the sun comes in. I see. But why has the English name got to do with lunar stuff? I don't understand. That's fine. I'm not going to understand a damn thing. I'll just remain not understanding. This is okay. I don't need to understand everything. You fuck. Thanks for the follow, Ledimaze. Oh wait, I know what was going on my screens. I couldn't look over. Wait, did the bunnies? Hold on. Did the bunnies cover up this alert? Shit. I can't replay that alert. Curse you, Twitch. What if I replay Bagel Rats though? Yep, bunnies are covering up alerts. That's all right. Just know that is Devil May Cry 5 audio and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 footage. Give a stern talking to every bunny you see. If they'll listen. You would have to find a bunny that gives a shit. That's already pretty rough. Been off as a reboot. You can use a new title and treat as a new release. Ah, I see. I understand. All right, I didn't feed them for a day. And what? What was that noise? Okay, I think my house is just moving a little bit. I think my house is just moving a little bit on its own. That was just like some of the wood creaking. Because I know that y'all heard it. And I know that kind of bone crunching noise was audible to stream. But I think my old ass busted ass house that is on not stable foundations was just moving around a little bit. It breathes a little bit depending on the temperature. Transfer, discard the mushroom. I don't need that shit. How do I have any sun keys on me? I do not. Okay. House collapse stream event. That's more of a possibility than I want to admit. It's more of a possibility than I would like to admit. What is this game called again? This game is called Sunhaven. Ah, Catherine, my witch wife, come here. You know, there's somebody in my chat who would like a very stern talking to a bunny girl at the moment. What if I give this bitch a diamond? Don't they love diamonds? Wow, this is a great diamond. Thank you a lot. Hell yeah. She loves me. Kitty loves us too much. We need to knock her down a couple of pegs. Lucia likes us too much. We need to also knock her down a little bit. Lynn can't help but love us because we she is one of them creatures that will attach themselves to the first sign of kindness and never let go. And while we may have been exceptionally rude on her trip here, I don't think that she picked up on that and just thought that we were playing around, and we can't get rid of her. So there's simply no helping Lynn liking us too much. I pressed the wrong button. Oh yeah. Give me the keys. There we go. Cool. So I think I have with the Sunite pickaxe on the min, or on the crafting table. I think that is all that I really wanted to get before I went to Demon Land, because I wanted the Sunite pickaxe because I am a person who has played a survival game a time or two. I understand that the first thing that you upgrade is your gathering tools, so as to make the game a bit easier. But I have skipped an entire tier of gathering tool because I simply got to the Sunite too quickly. So while all this mithril and stuff is a lot better than whatever the hell it is that I got on me, I can simply just get better stuff, which I have done a time or two in multiple video games. Which it's the path of exile, and other action RPG way, where you simply go as fast as possible. You ignore every single enemy that you can until you start encountering significant resistance, and then you kill a little bit to get a couple of levels, get a few items, get a good two-hander weapon, so your damage is up consistently. But only upgrade your shit whenever you gotta. But since in order to access Demon Village, I need 250 sandstone rocks. And these sandstone rocks are the hardest bit of sandstone I've ever seen. I would like the Sunite pickaxe this time around. And then whenever I get the Sunite pickaxe, then I can go to then I can fully lock in and get the stuff that I need to have the ability to approach and start flirting with hot demon babes. Because I just know that I'm in for a decent time with a bunch of bad bitches. One of them's got to have daddy issues. Is Matthew Patel the name of the name of the Scott Pilgrim enemy? I say enemy like one of the 7 deadly X's who summons up the demon hipster chicks. I don't remember his name, but every single time that I think of demon women, it's like I always say like hot demon chicks to the cadence of my demon hipster chicks. Yep, all right, cool. God Pilgrim vs. the World is a great movie. I should probably read more of the comic at some point. But also, like, god damn, why is all this caffeinated water going through me? This is the third time now. Yeah, I have the bladder of a 10-month pregnant woman with a actively kicking child who wants to bully and mercilessly just like punish a bladder. I'm I'm aware. I'm aware that my piss metabolism is always on overdrive, and I'm speeding it along with diuretic caffeinated water. Some days you gotta piss. That's every day for me. Every day I gotta piss. Every 30 minutes I gotta piss. I can't be doing raids. Raids last like an hour. There would have to be a dedicated piss break in the boss fight. I would never hit that DPS check. I'd definitely hit the piss per second check. Unless I'm like super locked in. Yeah. Otherwise we're hitting enrage every single time. I'm never getting that. What is it? The purple parse? What's the highest tier of DPS parsing on the FF14 Raider website? It's either orange or purple. I don't remember. I had a thought. I had a thought and it just fucking abandoned me. It left me. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask about content warning yesterday, Noid. Cause I saw you went live, like, oh cool, content warning. And then I clicked into the stream and then immediately went to watch Lord of the Rings. While my internet was there, I was not. I have heard that content warning is just kind of like, it's alright, it's okay, wait for updates. How did that stream go? Warn me about some content? Hit me up. Tell me all about it. A spectral view botting? No problem, my guy. I will be the least efficient bot, because that is my existence. I can be a professional bot. Lethal Company made by Logan Paul. Isn't Logan Paul like a dumbass YouTuber that went up against like an MMA guy? Or no. There was like a lot of bullshit going on with Logan Paul if I remember right. You got it. Understood. Can I get a key? Yeah, I knew the premise of the game, where it is that you went out, you find monsters to film, and then upload the video of you and all your friends fucking dying to YouTube and hoping that you go viral. Which honestly sounds like a pretty fun experience. But I wasn't sure if it was implemented well, because I know it's also by the same devs that did Total Accurate Battle Simulator. So you have like a lot of the the wacky float around, or the wacky inflatable tube dude physics on everything. But I also haven't seen like a lot of playing the video game. Yeah, a little time it has. Yeah, that runs about how I've heard, where it's a good start, but please add more content. Ironic for a game called Content Warning. I'll just make a... better mining. Bring it on. You can kind of figure out paths. Damn. On the one hand, that makes it to where you can more consistently like speedrun stuff, more consistently optimize stuff, but also like I appreciate randomly generated stuff. But also with the well-crafted stuff is actually well-crafted. Oh yeah. Because I'll definitely take like a well-crafted experience over randomly generated map stuff. But for whenever the goal is to have a lot of repeatable, loopable stuff, I think I prefer a bunch of like randomly generated mapping stuff. So like Warframe and Phantasy Star Online 2 Classic. As opposed to Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. We're getting stabbed by a monster. Yeah. Game built with stupid by design. Love to see it. I played PSO2 back before it had an English translation patch. Back before it even had like a fan patch. I played that shit in like incomprehensible Japanese. I don't know. I just kind of figured out how to play Hero. Like, man, this kind of nice. Could delete your fucking C drive? Damn, okay. I guess I missed that. I saw that it got ported over to the Windows Play Store, and absolutely everybody was like really upset about this decision. I was like, it's just, you know, it's just the Play Store. I mean, the launcher, the old launcher is still there. I mean, you can still play Phantasy Star Online 2. You don't have to go through the Play Store. I think you did have to go through the Play Store to play through New Genesis beta. I don't remember, but I remember there like needing to watch a YouTube video to understand how the fuck it is that I go somewhere, or how the fuck it is that I operate Windows Store Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis stuff. Ooh, yikes. I remember there being issues. I remember there being a collection of issues with the Western launch of Phantasy Star Online 2 after, you know, 9 fucking years of it being Japanese only. But I couldn't remember what exactly they were. I guess now I know. I guess you just like fuck up after a decade. Sega, Sony, and several other Sega, Sony, Microsoft all just like coming in as like, we're going to invent new ways to be royal fuck ups. Okay, cool, incredible, amazing. I remember whenever Kingdom Hearts 3 PC, something about something being announced for Kingdom Hearts, and I had a friend that was like constantly looking out for Kingdom Hearts stuff, and he asked me to watch a live stream for him. Sorry, she asked me to watch a live stream for her so that I could tell her what it was that was going on with an update that was supposed to happen in that live stream. And the announcement was that there was an announcement to be made. So she was like real fucking pissed about the, you know, announcing an announcement. And I thought, well, I haven't encountered this before. This does seem like such shit. But after, you know, having experienced Japanese video games for a while, I have come to learn that it is pretty damn normal for Japanese games to have an announcement for an announcement. Like, man, that's fucked up. I don't get it. I, the American, do not understand this. This is too much for me. It's too much for me and my brain. Alright, tell me. How does this Sunai pickaxe work? Oh, pretty well, actually. Very well. Awesome. So now I can get my 200 elven rocks that I needed for something. That's elven heavystone. Shit. That's not the rocks. That's not normal rocks. I don't remember what it was that I needed 200 of these elven stones for. It's different from the 250 sandstone that I need in order to access hot demon babes. Yeah, I remember that. And it's like, man, I don't fucking get it. Ooh, hold on. Let me check my email. Speaking of video game. Hold on, let me check my email. No, man. I'm waiting on I'm waiting on an email from Battlecore Robots because I have applied to play in one of their play tests that's coming up. And they said that they would be sending out emails at some point or invites and the like. Like, oh man, I can't wait to play more Custom Robo a second as made by fans of the video game. Because we got Synaptic Pulse that was made by the same guy. We got 4 different custom robo games spread across multiple platforms, but none of them quite like Custom Robo Battle Revolution for the GameCube, as released in 2005. Oh, hell yeah. More manor. So the day that I'm allowed to play the updated demo, I'm allowed to play and play and stream the updated demo for Battlecore Robots. That'll be the day that I spend an entire day just streaming nothing but custom robo style games. Hey Apollo, you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, AOE mining. This is the way. This feels good. Am I looking at that game? It's pretty good. Battlecore Robots feels good. You move super fucking fast in that game. And they have it to where using your main gun is a lot more punishing than pretty much any other entry into the Battle Custom Robo series. But they got a lot of good stuff going for it. It feels good. Family's having a party, so you're all dolled up. Hell yeah, let's go. There were some days where I would go into work with like a full fucking tuxedo, because sometimes I needed to put the fear of God in everyone else, being like, there's no way that I can look as good as Tilf. And I'm like, you're damn right. I am the best looking man in this room at the moment. Fucking kneel. And then go back to normal Tilfin hours of, oh man, I'm fucking awful. I hate everything. Back to hoodies. I should probably look at the men's fashion guy on Twitter. Probably go through like all of his old Twitter posts. And see if he has like seasonal fashion for men. Like, I wouldn't know what that is. I wouldn't know what fashion is. Normally dudes don't have fashion. We simply don't. We have offloaded that, which is unfortunate. We have downgraded the male species to forgetting how to make themselves look presentable. I believe we've already talked about this before, where dudes just don't know how to make themselves look good. They don't know how to make themselves attractive. It's a forgotten art. And I'm struggling super hard with all of my fucking might to not launch into how cars and cars as default has affected cities, and then that in turn has affected fashion. Oh, I have enough sandstone. Hell yeah. Remember, we're close. That's a good start. That's already better than some people from Walmart. People of Walmart. Do you know this website? Let's see. Is it safe for me to open this up and... All right, here you go. You want to know about some classic American trash? I think some of these may be my neighbors. Here you go. People of Walmart, you get to see the all-American fashion. What the hell? You. Cut your damn toenails, girl. Man, what the fuck are you? Oh, sandals. It's probably a woman. Cut your damn toenails. The diaper is full. So okay, so what this implies what this implies is that this person has been seen by this photographer in the People of Walmart before and has worn a diaper and like a tiny baby tutu before. And now this diaper is fucking full. Where's my mouse pointed? There you are. So here we go. Peak trash fashion. Search by state. I'm pretty sure that if I looked at Mississippi, I would be banned off Twitch. So this is a terrifying website to go through. Sorry I have to put this side by side with bunnies. Yeah. Yeah. So being trans, yeah. From what I have seen, the queer folk are more inclined to dress in like stranger styles or more visually interesting styles, or just like have actual fashion rather than just like cargo shorts and Zelda Triforce t-shirt and then like maybe a baseball cap. And that's already just like plus 10 fashion points. They're learning how to damn dress. It's good. For most of history for some reason too. That sounds about right. All right, I think it would be really interesting to read up on there was a pharaoh in Egypt several, you know, back whenever Egypt had pharaohs. I imagine they still do, kind of like how England still has like a king and a queen. But they don't have like as much political power. But again, American education. I don't know anything outside of America. But there was a Egyptian pharaoh that would have been considered trans by today's standards because they put out a bounty for any doctor who would have been able to give them like the equivalent of gender affirmative care. Like, oh, that's neat. I should go back and maybe read their biography. They sound like that they could have been cool. Fuck. I'm out of mana. Oh man, I'm out of mana. I don't think that anybody else knows where that sound bite comes from, because that is like early 2000s YouTube, and it was from like a 160p 4x3 video where it was grainy and some dude was messing with fireworks, and it's like, yeah, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. And then the firework ran out, and it's like, oh man, I'm out of mana. I don't know why that is stuck in my fucking brain, but it has. Oh, well, outsider, have you got my 250 sandstone ore? I hate Viper isn't going anywhere without it. Hey, here it is. Excellent. Linus, load this in a catapult. It's time for my brilliant plan to come to fruition. Ray, aim and pull the lever. Oh, you wanted to see that? Just as I planned. Am I the most intelligent demon to have ever lived? Yes, most likely I am. I can't believe that actually worked. And it's thanks to I, Rastus, greatest of Withergate's guardians. Hey, what about me? Yes, Linus, you are of some small measurable value, I suppose. Happy to help. Sure, kid. I couldn't have done it without you, outsider. Come, Linus. We must prepare our report for the prince at once. Ah, finally. Give me my shit. Full non-conforming, oh yeah. Chevalier d'Eon de Beaumont. Okay. Let's see. To Google. Chevalier d'Eon de Beaumont. French diplomat. Crazy how the French language was once the lingua franca. Now it's English and we're all worse off for it. The French diplomat who lived as both a man and a woman. Interesting. Ooh, already like a couple of YouTube videos and history.com. All right, cool, neat. Oh shit. Where's it? Is this the one? Yeah, I think so. All right. So next time Charon speaks, I'll have the wait. No, this ain't the one. This ain't it. Hold up. I forgot my my computer shut off like twice because it hates me. So I have to I have to fix the echo. I think we went with classic slap. Classic slap. Or was it ping pong? It was slap. Was it multi-tap? Slap. There we go. I think most of my own wardrobe is also entirely black, or just like band or video game T-shirts. It's been a long time since my services were needed. What do you hope to accomplish in Withergate, Traveler? I gotta talk to Dinus. Your words are heavy with determination. Oh then, have you finally noticed the darkness creeping out of Withergate? It spreads more and more each day, and brings desolation wherever it goes. Oh. So I assume that the demons don't know a damn thing about this, or they don't want the darkness. What is it? It's a darkness that will overcome all natural light. And it is a product of a powerful ancient magic. Magic that only a dragon can wield. You see? If your goal is to stop the darkness, then you must stop the dragon behind it. Look. The moon dragon has an appreciation for offerings, which can work to your advantage. You might win his favor if you appease him with a great tribute. Of course, you could just opt the old-fashioned way. Those weapons on your belt speak enough for themselves, adventurer. But challenge the indomitable Dinus to a duel would end poorly if you approach him now. You'll look tough, but you'll have to do better than that. For now, traveler, we approach our destination. We have arrived. Go forward, friend. Oh, and Claude says hello. Oh, that's so. I am pleased someone so important remembered me. Just because he's an aristocrat doesn't mean that he's important. Just because Claude is bourgeois and has fucking money, just because Claude has like fuck you money built into him, doesn't mean that he's like an actually important person. Like, come on, you can do better than this. You can do better than that, Sharon. I thought we were of the people. Come on. Thanks for the ride. Think about what I've said. Oh man, they've got nuclear waste disposal barriers. That's why we got like the sea of Mountain Dew. Oh. It looks like the entrance to Willergate sewers. It's dark, cold, and smells absolutely terrible. No way am I ever going in there. Bitch. How dare you tell me no? You are me. I'm supposed to be allowed to adventure. If it is up to me whether or not I have taken a bad turn in life.
Halt, outsider. It doesn't matter who you are.
So what do we have here, boys? Oh, ew. It's an outsider coming in through the sewer. How vulgar. It's your unlucky day. My name is Cordelia, and I hold a seat on the Demon King Minos' Royal Council. As it happens, I was on my way to see the prince right this moment. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to have a new plaything. Oh, I kind of gave her like a bitch voice. Just like on reflex. I'm glad to see that my my reflex was 100% correct. I'll take the outside from here. Come along. I'm meeting the prince. I'm already in like aristocratic area. And I have no idea what sort of voice to give this dude. What's the name of the demon boy from Monster Prom? What's Monster Prom characters? Oh, there's a playable characters right there. Zoe, my beloved. Damien. Damien's the demon boy. Oh, what's this? You catch something for dinner? Filth the soup. Silence, outsider. The prince was not speaking to you. Prince Darius, a kind of pesky little outsider trying to sneak into the city through the sewer system. The sewer, you said? So old Charon's still repaying his debt. Good to know. More importantly, though, who dares sneak into my city? Representative from Sunhaven. Sunhaven? I knew that it'd only be a matter of time before we had to deal with you lot. Cordelia, you did use the fog spell to seal a path from that miserable little human town, didn't you? It's obvious that the spell failed. Cordelia must not have used strong enough enchantment, because there's no way anyone from a human town could have spelled a proper barrier. Lecturing me on water magic. I assure you, my prince, that barrier was my most powerful enchantment. Oh, forget the barrier. I told King Minos the sewer was a weak spot. You should talk to your daddy, Darius. And you should watch your mouth, Zyla. We're friends now, but friends come and go. Regardless, the sewers are irrelevant now. What are you here for, outsider? At this point, just shut the fuck up. You don't seem to understand the situation here. You're in my custody. If you don't answer my question, you'll spend the next 5 years locked in my dungeon before I decide to ask again. I think this is a lie. I don't think I'm allowed to lie. I suppose you accidentally took Charon's boat and accidentally slipped past a raging heat fire before accidentally trying to step foot in the city. Yeah, see? Like I said, could not have been a lie. Stop lying, peasant. Your last chance. For Dinus. The moon dragon? You think you could break into our city and waltz right up to our guardian dragon? You got some nerve for a little rat. Besides that, anyone seeking audience with the moon dragon must be granted permission by King Minos. Unfortunately for you, he won't waste time with worthless outsiders. King Midas only speaks to his citizens. Now that's right, outsider. You want to talk to King Midas? You better start looking for a home here. Oh, the apartments have a few vacancies right now, actually. Imagine that. An outsider in the apartment. What's that? Is someone eager to have a sewer rat for a neighbor? Me? I want a sewer rat for a neighbor. No, I want a little weirdo for a neighbor. I want the equivalent of like a hopped up on 30 different hyperfixations Kramer as a neighbor. It's not like they can get an apartment anyway. Mine cost me a whole 10,000 tickets. I bet this outsider doesn't even have a single ticket, let alone enough to ever afford their own place. That's enough, Zyla. Let's leave our unwelcome guests. They're no threat to us. Cordelia, have the guards escort this fool back to the sewer they crawled out of, and do not let them back into my city. Yes, Prince Darius, with pleasure. It's too bad you're being brainwashed, sewer rat. Wait, she's blushing. Why is she blushing? I could have gone for a tasty outsider snack. Ah, that's why. She thought we was a snack. Ma'am, I'm American. I'm huge enough for a full 3-course meal. Don't even try and don't even try. All right. Candy corn. Halloween Town. Careful, it bites. He's also jamming. He's also grooving. He knows the background music. Karthak King Midas, I was a noble of Withergate. Yo, I didn't laugh at one of his dinner jokes. He promoted me to royal fisherman. What's wrong with fishing? I'll have you know that Final Fantasy XIV Twitter was very, very upset at the DDoSing attack. Not because of the DDoSing effect was preventing them from playing the video game, but because there was like a window for fishing that they were unable to get to. Because they wouldn't have been able to fish for a little bit. Oh man, I might have to stop yapping nearly as much because oh damn, Darius's voice is like a mix of rasp and nasal, and that kind of hurt a lot. There's someone at my house. There's someone outside my door. Is it? Do I have strangers in my home? Excuse me? I thought I heard voices. I don't think it picked up on my microphone, but perhaps I should be quieter, not only because of my throat now suddenly hurts and I might be developing a headache, but also because there may be enemy combatants in my home that I may be throwing hands with. Investigate at some point. I'm just gonna hope that they go away, that I don't hear the voices anymore. Not like the fun anime girl voices, but like the voices of strangers in my home. Oh right, I can't. I gotta go talk to Charon. Heard the way. If things those from the human town are still totally trusted. Huh? Those from a human town are still trusted poorly in Withergate. I myself can take you no further, unfortunately. Well, if you are of a determined heart, the sewer gate across the chamber leads deep under the city. It is a dangerous path. The troublemaker often uses it for flipping in and out of the gate. Hell yeah. There we go. Remember what I said about allow me to go where I please? How dare you have like an open door? And just how dare you have an open door and not let me go through it? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I was about to try and eat metal. People digging a fence outside. Damn. All right, good luck. I would stay safe, but I don't think you have to worry about somebody pulling out a fucking gun on you like I do here. I still feel entirely justified by being afraid to walk up to a door that I wasn't entirely sure was my little brother's home. Because like sometime last year I went to visit my little brother and my niece, and it was one of the first times I had visited him at that home, because it was a home that they got for kind of free. They were taking care of it for the in-laws. And I had not gone to that home yet, but I was given the address, and I rode up to it, and then I wasn't quite sure if I was at the right house or not, and I did not want to chance it. I don't want to chance, you know, knocking on the front door and then being greeted with a shotgun blast. Like, I know that I say glory to Winchester, and I have a lot of I have a lot of gun related jokes and all that, but at the end of the day, usually a mistake. At the end of the day, random citizenry having access to lethal firearms is probably a mistake. This looks like a landing spot. Looks like somebody drops in from above and then lands on that pile of pillows. Yo, you just came from the sewers, huh? Nice. How'd you like it? I had worse. It isn't easy for those who get sick easy, that's for sure. What are you doing crawling through them anyways? I'm sneaking in. Oh yeah? Let me guess. Darius, right? He loves keeping the city free of outsiders or whatever. So he wouldn't let you in the city, huh? I know a heap of garbage when I smell one, and trust me, that's a big old heap of garbage. I really need to meet Dinas. What? The Moon Dragon? I've heard he's a pretty cool looking guy, but the guards won't let you in if you're an outsider. You know what? You know what Darius and his royal lackeys say. Let's get you in front of that dragon. You're helping me. Why? Well, because you need help. And I can't leave you hanging. It'll be fun. All you have to do is become a citizen of Withergate. Just do that, and then Darius will have to let you stay. Then you have to convince Minos. But that's easy. Just kiss his hooves. That guy loves his groveling subjects. Then how do I become a citizen? Just get a place to live. The apartments always have vacancies, but someone is always being kicked out. I'm friends with the landlord. Well, except he sort of hates me. Don't worry, I can get you hooked up. Oh, thank you. Oh, don't thank me. You're just trying to heed the call of adventure, right? No one has the right to stand in your way. Hold on, let me grab something so I know the guards recognize you. Here you go. Put this on. I got a bag on my head. Hell yeah. I need that. I need that in reality too, please. I have a huge massive beard that I used to hide up the rest of my face. I need a bag. I need a bag as well in conjunction. Please, I beg. There you go. One premium monster disguise. I made it myself. You sure this will work? Oh, trust me. With that trusty disguise on, you're about as good as invisible to the guards. Just walk fast and get close to me. All right. Huh? A box? All right, just follow me. Oh, it's dead ass Halloween Town. We already got a pirate captain girl. Lobert, this guy can talk forever. But don't worry, I'll handle this. You just act natural, all right? I remember seeing the shoestrings on the power lines. I remember seeing that as a kind of common bullying mechanic, and I first saw it in the movie Holes, where you would tie two of the shoelaces together and you would throw them across a power line, and bro was just out of a pair of shoes, and since it's out in the fucking rural nowhere, it's not like somebody's going to help you for it or not.
Hey, Donovan, you didn't see an outsider around here, did you?
An outsider? I don't know what you mean, big guy.
An outsider tried getting to the city earlier, but Darius had the guard throw them out. They say you'll get a big reward if you can catch the outsider trying to sneak back in.
Oh yeah? Well, no outsider over here. Hey, you should look somewhere else.
Huh? Who's your new friend? I haven't seen before.
Nah, they're not new. This is swamp feet. Swamp feet.
Swamp feet, huh? I've never seen them before. Is this another one of your tricks?
First off, Donovan, if the first thing that came to your mind was stinky, putrid feet, we need to talk. We may need to re-engage the terms of our friendship. Second off, I don't have feet, so I don't think that you would want to be friends with me anyways. This may be a mutual beneficial renegotiation of friendship on both of our parts.
Swamp feet, huh? I've never seen them before. Is that another one of your tricks?
Oh, come on! Swamp Feet's lived in Willigate forever. Hey, Swamp Feet, yeah, I remember that, you know, that one time we played against each other in, Switcheroo. Yeah, I totally beat you. Good times.
Well, yeah, if you see the outsider, you better tell me. I want that reward.
Close hunt. Swamp Feet. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. It's the best I could come up with on the spot. Now to think of it, I don't actually know your name, do I? Call me Donovan. Stilf, you know. Stilf, huh? Well, nice to meet you. Let's keep going before Slobber figures out you're just wearing a paper bag. Oh no, not the headache settling in. Darius hurts my brain. I can't believe it.
That's right. Get out. I told you not to get slime in the carpets, pal.
All right. It looks like there's a vacancy. Let's go. All right, you first, Donovan, my man. I really like how Demonville Withergate looks. It looks really cool.
Yeah, what does a bum like you want, Donovan?
Yo, Flemit. We just wanted to inquire about one of your world famous apartments. My friend Tilf here is in need of a place to stay.
Yeah. Your friend have any tickets?
Probably not enough for an apartment, but
Then forget about it.
oh, don't be like that, Flim. How about this? Give Tilf a loan for an apartment, and I'll give you my limited edition Dynus plushie.
Oh, hey, what? You mean you actually got one of Harry and Ella's limited edition runs of Dynus plushies?
I sure do. It can be all yours if you help out Tilf.
Yeah. All right, fine. You got a deal, Matt. But you better be good in your word. I'll go get an apartment set up for them. You two stay right there.
I have to give him like the extra greasy, extra like awful voice because he's a landlord.
Now, see what I tell you?
Oh shit, I don't know what to say.
Nah, it's cool.
The thing is, I kind of don't actually have that limited edition Dynus plushie anymore. So before Fleming gets back and turns me into snake food, I'm gonna go hide. I owe you a lot. No, literally, don't mention it. Maybe Fleming will forget, I promised. Uh-oh, here it comes now. Gotta run, Till. I'll catch you sometime, right? Oh yeah. Donovan seems cool. Even if he does immediately go thinking of feet.
Yeah, where'd that bum go? Yeah, well, you're my new tenant, right? Come on, follow me. I'll give you a grand tour real quick.
Into the all certainly like living elevator. I actually think that it would be like really cool to have like a biological housing system. Because I remember in Devil May Cry, specifically Devil May Cry 5, the crow guy makes mention of the underworld being like hot and sticky, and like that checks out because every single time that you go into the underworld in the Devil May Cry game, it kind of does look like you're going into like the giant veins of an enemy, or the veins of a giant creature. And it's pretty cool. And also, just, you know, I'm a huge fan of H.R. Geiger, and I did enjoy just walking around in the video game Scorn and looking at the artwork. And I'm a big fan of Freaky Freak designs, you know. It's kind of cool, kind of nice. I wouldn't be surprised by or I wouldn't be turned off from like walking into a building and it's actually just like a living flesh and blood creature with bones for supports and the like.
Here she is, nice and clean after I kicked that last jerk out. You can have this unit on loan, but that means you aren't a real citizen until you pay off your debt.
How much do I owe?
And this is one of the cheaper units, so I'd say you owe 2,000 tickets.
2,000 tickets? That's robbery, I think.
Yeah, well, just make sure you pay up in full. I don't like bums in my apartments.
I say that is probably robbery because this dude's a fucking landlord. All my homies hate landlords.
Yeah, come on, kid. I'll show you the rest of the building.
Oh, please do. I understand that I've rented the porn actress room. Yeah. I live in a brothel now. I'm going to sell my snake body. I need to figure out if there's like an actual like demographic that wants like snake men.
Well, this here's the rooftop. Not much up here, but a whole lot of junk and stuff. And no one ever comes up here, so frankly, feel free to do whatever you want. Just don't make a mess.
Wait, is this a farm?
Yeah, farm schmarm, do whatever you want, like I said. We also got a basement. Nothing is down there but the sewer. I wouldn't bother ever going down there if I was you. Alright, that concludes the grand tour. Just keep quiet, pay off your loan, and we'll be golden. Especially once that bum mutt gives me that Dinas plushie. Yeah, that's between me and Donovan. And kid, take that bag off your head. You look ridiculous.
Oh, right. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that the bag on the head was a practical joke from Donovan. Oh, now I can speak my normal voice. Now I can speak my normal, just like normal painful voice. Oh, like I've said, I'm the most surprised by everyone that I'm a forever DM, because talking is one of the most physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausting and draining things for me. Ugh. Looks like this farm has a crafting table of its own, with a monster flair. It must have all sorts of new crafting recipes on it, including local resources. Check it out sometime. All right. You look good in a museum. Nothing wrong with landlords should normalize tipping them. I should destroy you for even joking. Which will always remind me of the post of normalize. We should add a tipping feature to the end of video games, because some games are just that worth it. It's like, oh no, absolutely not. Any decent headed American can tell you that tipping culture is already a fucking plague. Please stop. Do not spread it even more. And really, that's just because, well, that means more money. That means more money that we can offset. That means more money. We love money. I just love money. We just, you know, we just have the image that everyone in the world is kind of like a, like, you know. Hold on. Let me pull up the image. You know, everyone in the world is just this guy. You know, this is just everyone. Yeah, we love money. Landlords get no rights. That said, I have said that I would like to. Oh man, I holy shit. Okay. I did not know that I would be sacrificing my own life. All right, let's see. So I have to give health in order to craft shit here. Understood. What floor am I going to? Apartment hall. All right, 30 minutes to spare. Don't want to wake up in the hospital here. I may be missing a few kidneys whenever I wake up. Yeah, actually awful. Please please send help. Yet one more reason to please get me the fuck out of the states. Tipping culture, not paying workers a livable wage, so that, you know, the other people who are desperately trying to swim for their fucking lives in the depths of retail hell will stick up for each other. I amputated that monster. We got a ceiling garden, or sorry, a rooftop garden going on here. I think I just murdered somebody. Okay. So first order of business. Figure out how to quickly move between farms. Okay. Take me to Sunhaven. Hell yeah. And now I have to have like a path set up, because I remember trying to navigate to this place earlier, and whilst yes, I was in fact yapping while I was trying to navigate the density that is my my farm out here. I should get out. Normalized. Another thing. Whenever I went to Japan, all the price tags had taxes included. So the price that you saw on the sticker, on the price sticker, that was what it is that you paid, rather than just like, oh, this is the base price for it, but we haven't added in the tax for it. Like, man. But whenever I go to checkout and I'm at the front desk, I'm gonna have to spend like, I don't know, 10% more. Okay, I need these 5. I need at least 5. They only do that in the US with taxes. Yeah, that is a United States only thing. It is 100% just United States only, where they don't tell you the full price of something it is that you would purchase due to taxes, because each place has a different tax rate for different items. And rather than putting in the slightly bit more effort for adjusting the price displayed, they simply just say, yeah, you know what, you're paying this much, but not actually. Don't worry too much about it. It's easier to make you think that you're paying for less. Easier to get you to pay for more money. Psychologically proven. Transfer, sort. Hell yeah. All right. Anything else? I think I can put the mines on hold, because I originally wanted to get what is it? I originally wanted to open up Withergate. I cleared Sunhaven mines. Yippee. Next on the list is getting through Nelvari mines. But with Withergate quest up popping up, I could probably spend my focus on Withergate instead, rather than doing more mines, rather than going back into the mines. I long for the mines. I need the mines. But not today. Not today, I don't think. I think I'm finished with mines for today. I think I have one too many stone. I think I need to have less stone. There's a construction table. Stone. Right, tier 2 house upgrade. Burn. Crafting workshop. All right, so I'm not going to miss much by putting this 999 stone in here. Let's see. Can I go ahead and try and find? I think it was the snack-hoon that was outside of the combat arena. That one of the Catherine, wife. Oh, some people hate the feeling of dirt beneath their fingernails. Me, I love it. Oh, never mind. She doesn't want to talk to us. Was it you? Hell yeah. Guava berries next. I think I'll get them tomorrow. In the video game tomorrow. Let's see what else I got going for me. I think that's all the daily chores here done, and here at Nelvari done. Now I gotta make my way down. There we. Okay, this is the way. This is the way. All right, got it. Understood. Put a bunch of fucking wood in my inventory. There we go. Sick. Well, welcome aboard. Take me to my apartment. I got shit to do. Door is locked. Spooky sewer barn. You mean to tell me that I can just buy a pet werewolf? You mean to tell me that there's a puppy boy or a puppy girl that I can just buy? That I can just adopt? That there are... Place is great. How do they know? how do they know? How do they know that I want a little puppy girl on a leash? Take me to the lobby. I need to explore the rest of the town. I need to invest my tickets in plants. Admiring my shine, are we? My true name was lost on. Alright, cool. But no, my shiny armor. My guy, I have played too much Guild Wars 2. I already know. Oh, they're holding hands. Too hot for Twitch. Censor that. Cover that up. One dead ash shrimp. Give me a back scratcher. All right. Oh, music change. I'm exploring the town. Don't look at the map. I'm not going to look at the map. I need a proper explore. With this place. Hi. Hey. He has my intro. Shit. Donut slime. Fucking love him. All right, these are decorations. Understood. I don't need to be here. What a rad little arcade place. Really 1990s style 1980s roller skate arena. Ah, they showed me food. Oh no, they showed me food and now my stomach's in an uproar. Morpha, aren't you a Ocarina of Time boss? Oh honey darling. I ain't seen you here before. Boss, I usually have my eyes on the water. You have a kind face. I'm Honey. Nice to meet you. Oh, hello, honey. Oh, who? This guy? Hell yeah.
Have you ever seen a mighty dragon before?
Okay, maybe not a guardian like a moon dragon, but I can still breathe fire. A little. I didn't mean to stare.
No, it's fine. My name's Wyatt. I can't really get mad at you for looking. I am an impressive dragon after all.
Oh yeah, I like him. I like Wyatt. I like his design a lot. He's a big nerd dragon dude. All right, where else do I go? That looks like a clothing store. I don't think I need to go there. Now I'm looking for general store. Hat store? Hell yeah. A pet store? Not time to check and see. Can I put a little puppy girl on the leash? Sorry, I bumped my microphone into the. I thought of puppy girl, and putting her on a leash. And like, just had an involuntary jerk. General store. Here we go. Yeah, you again. What's the problem? What are you selling? Shit. So I'm starting to think that you do something entirely different for raising tickets. Yeah, there's an entirely different job system here in Withergate. What do you? Ah, never mind. I just had to go to the farming merchant. Growing any season. Monster fruit tree seeds. I need. Wait, hang on. That seems really good. Increases fishing skill by 12. Increases spawn rate of fish in Withergate by 15. Reduces slider spread during the minigame of 15. Increase skill by 12 is pretty fucking good. Four days to grow. Give me these. I need the big boost. I need the big early boost. And then a couple of extra. Hey, cute witch girl, Phoebe? Hmm? Oh, I mean, rawr! Fear my inhuman howl! Alright, I'm so. Hold on! Are you the newcomer from Sunhaven? Finally, someone I can trust. My name is Phoebe. I'm undercover here. Nobody knows I'm human. Someone give me away. Alright, bye. I'm not gonna be caught dead with you. You probably got 3 different tails on you. You don't know how to erase your identity and run from the Fed like I do. All right. I think. A rarity, I'm sure. A rarity, I promise, but stick with me here. I think that I should be able to set up like a quadrant system here for farming. In the future, kind of thinking about the future in mind. So whenever I get okay, so that's not quite big enough for 4 of them. Okay, I think it's down here that it would be big enough for a 2x2 of farming plots, which is important because I need 4x4s for taking full advantage of scarecrows. Because scarecrows are best or are most efficient whenever you put them into the middle of 4 touching corners for things. But I believe I may have messed up today because I perhaps used a little too much mana on stuff like axing things and jumping. Because now I need to have like 2 different spells to cast, and they're both, you know, 70. Sorry, yeah, 70 total. And I guess I could wait here, or I could just, you know, manually use the hoe. Oh, awful. I just got spoiled on rapid expansion. I need to see what these fall tokens purchase. I know that they're like usually equipment related because there's a NPC in Sunhaven that sells seasonal equipment. All right, come on, one more mana. There we go. Rain, let's go. All right, now I got my initial tickets. Yeah, I need to go back to Sunhaven and focus on food, because I need to buff up my health, because I didn't know that Withergate stuff required you to sacrifice your health, and you only get like you can only improve your max HP with like food. And stuff like these mushrooms have diminishing returns. Yeah, there are also like heart container stuff, and there's also the stat improvement stuff that you can purchase with like community tokens, I believe. But for the most part, nah. I need the food. I'm gonna make note of that. What's going on in the sewer? Let's explore the sewer before we take a sleep. It's probably about time for me to end stream. Never mind, I've already been here in the sewer. The sewer was the barn. It had the werewolves that make me think, oh man. Oh. Also, reminder that my second most viewed YouTube short at the moment is me being perhaps a little too honest about my desires for Buff Pup. Yeah, a known werewolf girl VTuber streamer, which I might as well share with the class. No, as a monument to my sins. This one.
All right.
That one. I know that particular frame doesn't
Don't
really
say it.
look all that
Don't
great.
say anything about bending her over a table. Please don't say anything. I need to let the thoughts.
Anyway, that's it. That's all you need to know. That's the video, and that's somehow like I think there are like 2 people that were in the comment section just like furiously making out over a mutual enjoyment of different sorts of pornography. Happy for them. Happy for them. But also like, damn. I promise that I was thinking about the actual buff pup, not the robotic buff pup, and that also that screenshot, that's still a buff pup head, like not the most flattering resolution. I promise that she looks a lot better in the game, and also in reality and in her model. I promise. I'm not completely clinically insane. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. You know, sorry, bump my microphone again. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I need food. I'm running out of words. I'm running out of thoughts. Thinking about. I've been hit like over. I've been hit like 3 times with some stuff in my brain. That's putting me off. Time to sleep. I'm unfocusing. I didn't take my fish oil pills today. I'm not sure if they help or not. They probably don't. I'm feeling like they don't, but there we go. There we go. That seems like a good place to end it. That seems like a good place to stop the stream. I entered Withergate. I did the Sunhaven mines. I think I'm good. I think I'll work on my garden. I think I will take care of stuff, and then I will work on a video. And then I think the last Stardew Valley crowd control will be done, and I'll have that posted up this Wednesday, possibly, perhaps, maybe. And yeah, that's it. That's the stream. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. And yeah, that's it. Bye bye.